their contest pieces. This is an exciting and challenging piece of music that includes things like 5/4 time signature. This piece, along with the next piece we're going to perform, are the pieces that earned us an exemplary rating at CMU Music Festival in early March. This is Canticum Novum. Deep River is an African-American spiritual first published in 1877, but sung many, many years prior. Here is a quote from Howard Thurman that I feel sums up this piece in a nice way. Deep River is perhaps the most universal in insight, and certainly the most intellectual of all spirituals. In a bold stroke, it thinks of life in terms of a river. Of course, it must be added that to these early singers, slaves as they were, practically the river may have been for many the last and most formidable barrier to freedom. To slip over the river from one of the border states would mean a chance for freedom in the north, or to cross the river into Canada would mean freedom in a new country, a foreign land. But let us reflect in the deeper meaning here. To think of life as being like a river is a full and creative analogy. Enjoy the haunting melodies of Deep River. right, so this is the moment of the concert that takes a little while, so please bear with me, but we have tons of people that we need to recognize, and it's all so deserving, so please bear with me. So first, I want to take a few minutes and thank some really important people to this program. First off, a very big thank you to Sonia Fimler and Stacy Kottman for being so supportive of Glee and always being so flexible and accommodating to my groups. Thanks to Debbie Lyons for being so helpful with paperwork, announcements, and keeping us all organized. Thanks to my fellow teachers for being flexible when I need kids for extra rehearsals. Huge thanks to Connie, Gary, and Amy for all of their hard work keeping this building in shape, and anytime I need something or whatever, I just go to them and it's done, so I'm so thankful for them. I want to thank the parents for your endless support and for raising such hardworking kids. To Susan Fries, the backbone of this ensemble, there are not enough words to express my thanks for her. Without her and her talents and commitment, we would not be as successful as we are. So please give her a round of applause. And a thank you to Ms. Swink and Mrs. Haskamp for being amazing friends that I can call on anytime here at school or outside of school. I can call on them anytime I need a hand with something or if I need a shoulder. So I'm super appreciative for them. And lastly, he's not here tonight because of his dad duties, but I want to thank my husband, Finn. There are so many evenings that I spend doing, he calls them Glee things, and he steps right in and is super dad on those nights, so I'm super grateful for him. Okay, next I want to take a few minutes and recognize these wonderful Glee members. Every person in this group is outstanding in their own way, but there are a few that went above and beyond this year. First, I would like to recognize my most improved members of Glee. I have 3 this year. These individuals jumped into Glee with 2 feet and have been an incredible asset to this group. Every time that I have asked them to do something, they're like, sure, yep, I can do that. They participated in contests for the first time and grew so much as musicians this year. So my most improved this year is Mr. Lucas Schaefer. Miss Laney Burkhart. And Miss Taylor Olador. Next, I would like to recognize 2 underclassmen of the year, that being freshman through, or 7th grade through junior. These 2 girls set goals for themselves this year, participated in district choir, performed at CMU, Misha, district and state music festival. Our 2 underclassmen of the year are Olivia Haskamp and Chloe Strutter. The next award could honestly go to every single person in this choir, and I wish I could give everybody one. They all just worked so stinking hard. My vocalist of the year award goes to a gal that never misses a rehearsal, and if she does, she's really, really sick. Is always on time, is the busiest person at the school, but always finds time to practice. Has represented Glasgow schools at all district choir, all state choir, state FFA choir, took 4 events to CMU, CAC district, and state music festival. She has done all of this along with maintaining an excellent GPA and participating in and being successful in many other activities each and every day. She's also headed to Truman State University in the fall to pursue a degree in music. My vocalist of the year is Miss Taryn Fiddler. So I created a new award this year because this young lady is so deserving of it. And I'm going to call it the Heart of the Choir Award. This award is for the person who keeps us going when all we want to do is quit in mid-February when we're just done with everything and each other. This person is encouraging, positive, dedicated, a hard worker, and always willing to help. She is also feisty and sassy in a good way. This year's Heart of the Choir Award goes to Miss Lane Sanders. And her award is in a state other than Missouri right now. So, all right, next I would like to recognize our CNU district and state singers. First, I would like to recognize our 3 singers that took solos to contest this year. Just wave. Olivia Heskamp, Taryn Findler, and Lucas Schaefer. Next, I would like to recognize our ensembles, and you will notice that a few of these folks participated in multiple events, which required multiple early morning rehearsals every single week. And so this is an example of how our kids go above and beyond. But first, Caroline Stallman, wave Caroline. She took a piano solo to CMU Music Festival this year, so yay Caroline. All right, our first vocal ensemble is our vocal trio that consisted of Olivia Heskamp, Taryn Findler, and Kara Heckman. Our SAB sextet, Taylor Ollendorf, Sabrina Stroutman, Kaylin Campbell, Lane Sanders, Colton Selmeyer, and Lucas Schaefer. Next, our first women's sextet, Taylor Ollendorf, Maggie Cram, Lainey Burkhart, Hallie Findler, Katie Jo Schaefer, and Chloe Struther. And finally, our second women's sextet, Olivia Heskamp, Taryn Findler, Tori Findler, Kara Heckman, Lane Sanders, and Evan Whitty. Taryn and Olivia's vocal solos moved on to State Music Festival and earned silver medals. And the vocal trio and the second women's sextet moved on to state and earned gold medals. And of course, we could not have done any of that without Mrs. Freaks. Phew, that was a lot, but I think it's really important to recognize these kids' achievements. All right, on to our next song. This is a fun challenge because this piece is completely a cappella, meaning there is no accompaniment, no piano accompaniment to this one. Miss Freeze gets a break on this one. The earliest known performance of Bring Me Little Water Sylvie dates back to 1936 and was popularized by American folk musician Huddie Ledbetter, also known as Leadbelly. Leadbelly was a great musician of the 20th century for the songs that he wrote, discovered, and shared, and for his skills on the guitar. When performing this particular song, Bring Me Little Water Sylvie, Leadbelly would often tell his audiences that the song was about his uncle, Bob Ledbetter, who worked out on the fields plowing the soil. When he got thirsty, he would call for his wife, Sylvie, to bring him some water. This piece features soloist Taryn Findler and body percussion by Olivia Heskamp, Lane Sanders, Taryn Findler, and Maggie Cram. has been a core part of our ensemble, some of them since they were 7th graders. We're going to miss them terribly, but we are so excited to see what their futures hold. Parents and families of our seniors, if you could please stand when your child is recognized, because you are also an integral part of their life and their growth. Our first senior tonight is Miss Taryn Thimler, a 6-year Glee member, daughter of Chad and Corey Thimler. Our next senior is Miss Tori Thimler, a 4-year Glee member, daughter of Darren and Sonia Thimler. Our next senior is Miss Kara Hackman, a 4-year Glee member, daughter of Phil and Trisha Hackman. Our next senior is Lucas Schaefer, a 2-year Glee member, even though it was split up because he decided to quit for a couple of years, but then he came back. A 2-year Glee member, son of Gary Schaefer and Diana Schaefer. And our final senior is Miss Evan Whitty, a 4-year Glee member, daughter of Brett and Aaron Whitty. One more round of applause for these amazing people. We are going to end our night with a benediction to each and every one of you, but specifically to our own Taryn, Tori, Kara, Lucas, and Evan. We're going to finish tonight with our traditional, the Lord bless you and keep you. Thank you again for being here tonight.